Hi guys, this is a really quick and dirty little video. It's just a message. This is only going to my patrons, and I've obviously noticed that I'm losing the odd a few patrons, and which is no problem. I understand, but I wanted to explain the reason why my patrons are so important. I'm actually trying to look at the camera this time. I experiment a lot, and as you're probably aware, that the coming up with some of these ideas and like the frames, these frames for the case. The cases are one thing because the cases are a Kickstarter, but coming up with all these little ideas like the pies, bits and pieces, etc., these boards, doing different versions, costs money that's not covered by the Kickstarters. So, and they don't always come to fruition. For example, the keyboards, you probably know that I'm now going to be doing a proper custom keyboard case. There is discussions with the A1200 and the .NET guys because they're doing a mechanism which I will support. But I'm possibly going to do my own mechanism as well, for many reasons. Mostly so that because obviously if there's delays on getting theirs out, then at least I'll have one. Mine is very basic, just a USB, but it will look the part and it will run, but it'll have cherry mechanical switches. But I'm in control of the production. Now, this all costs a lot of money. I mean, I'll give an example. They're going to prototype one for me, and it's about $500-600 to prototype it. And there'll probably be a couple of these prototypes. It all adds up. And so, yes, there is obviously money from the Kickstarter, but this is why my patrons, you guys, are really important for me doing this work. And I've now mentioned the monitor. I mean, Christ, I've already spent £1,000 just panels and bits and pieces, and I'm expecting to spend another £1,000 prototyping a test case, not the finished case, just a test case to do this, and it's bloody expensive stuff. So it is important to me that you guys that support me on this, and I understand that some people get bored and they come in, they support me for different reasons. Some support me for doing videos, which I will be doing more videos. I know I asked for a list and I haven't done that list yet. I will be doing that list. I'm a bit more freed up in time ish, a bit more freed up in time, so I will be doing some of them, especially for example showing off my 2000, maybe taking it apart, showing the internals and playing with that, doing a video on what I think of the whole Amiga community and where we stand. Yes, that was one of the requests. I'm quite happy to do that. I'll probably get in trouble again, but I think there's certain things that need to be said. So I will do a video on that, and so I will cover these, and there will be more videos coming. And again, I'll let you guys see them first. Hopefully, a lot of you took up the offer going on the Discord. Seen some of you on there. Right, but I suppose there is nothing. One of the things that's quite important is the amount of money I spend on my office, as you're probably aware. Now, with the Kickstarters, if I launch another Kickstarter, the money from that will fund that office for another year at least. So if the Kickstarter's a success, then great. If it's not, then this is where I have a problem, because I've now paid another 6 months rent, which is pretty much come out of the profits from the Kickstarters. And I'm not complaining. I'm really not complaining, but as I've said before, that there's not enough money in this for me to quit my day job. So I'm not making millions and buying flash cars. I did buy a flash motorbike out of both Kickstarters, I will admit that. And I've donated some money towards my kids to get their house and to deposits on house, and I help my son with his wedding, that kind of thing. So it's not enough. It's not enough to make. I can't do my day job like this. So then so basically what I've done is I've got my office cost me about £700, roughly £750 a month, which is a lot of money. And my patrons, obviously, I'm not expecting my patrons to pay for it, but my patrons, it becomes at about £250 a month. So in an ideal world, I would try and get some way of, and I'm not asking you for, if you're obviously a patron, I'm not asking you for more money. I'm not. I'm just saying this is why I appreciate it. So what I want to try and do is if I can get my patrons up to a higher level that covers it, I'll keep the office going because it really helps. Now, if it looks like, say for example, the monitor Kickstarter doesn't take off, the keyboard case probably won't be that big anyway, so it's not going to be, the monitor one will be one that'll fund going forward. But so if in 6 months I have to make a decision, do I shut the office down? And if I do that, then I basically retract back into using my garage, using upstairs, the house basically as storage, which means scaling everything right down, which I don't have a problem with. But it means it kind of, holds me back. So that's why it's important. Now, my funding so far, with the money that comes in, it does help towards the costs of doing this. So you might not see me do many videos, but that's what the money gets used for. And it really does make a difference. As I said, I'm about to spend a fortune on the monitor case and the metalwork and frame, and I've got the boards and I've got the panels in. Actually, I paid for them, but I've got to pay for the plastic pre-production test run. Call it what you like. It will be a piece of junk when it'll actually probably quite nice. But the idea is to show the concept, not the finished product, and something. And having a physical thing helps. So that's probably going to be £500 to £1,000 to make 3D print it, make the metal and that kind of thing. And that's what the Patreon stuff's being used for. But so I have the funds that I need to pay for that, and I also have the funds I need to pay for the rent. Now just so you're aware, one of the reasons why we haven't mentioned this is because when you do the Kickstarters, it focuses everyone's minds. And you get a massive load of sales, they come in, I can budget for a period of time, I've got this money. However, as soon as the Kickstarter's over, the sales just fall off a cliff, right? That's what happens. And people, he'll have them in the future. Yeah, it's probably true. I've ordered more plus cases because I've got about 30 plus cases. I've only got 2 blacks, 1 black, I think. But I've got some white plus cases, and I've ordered another 50, a kind of 25 of each colour. I've got plenty of mini cases for now, and I've got quite a bit of stock in. But of course, if I don't sell it in 6 months, then I probably will shut down the office, retreat back to the putting it in the garage, and scale everything down. But I'm hoping to get the Kickstarter launched and done in that time so I can make that decision. In the meantime, obviously, as I said, it was just purely that this money does help. It's not wasted money. You might not feel that you're getting anything from it, and I could totally understand that. But it does allow me to do what I'm doing. So that was basically it. I just wanted to say that yes, I probably lost about 10. But no, you're a fairly solid bunch, to be fair. And again, I'm not asking you to increase your money. But I've always said that $1. I'd like to have a lot of $1 ones. I have a lot of $5 ones and some $1 ones. $5 ones actually really do help, and but I don't even know how to thank you guys for doing this, because I can't do I can give out some free stuff to people because that's considered bad form in Patreon. You can get in trouble for that. Because so it's very hard. I understand the videos, and I'll try and do the videos. But so if you've got any suggestions, just then by all means put them in the comments and this. But yeah, I mean I love the fact that you support me, and I do greatly appreciate it. So hopefully you're a bit more aware of where this money goes. I'm not sharing this video with new people. It's only for patrons, so you have to be a patron to actually see this video. But yeah, so thanks a lot. Keep going, and hopefully you'll see some stuff you'll like and more products that you'll like. And any comments, just put them downstairs, down in the comments. All right, thanks very much. Speak to you soon.